Well, that sky certainly is not the one I started out with, is it? I've softened it a lot. I may or may not end up being happy with that, but there it is. It's the paint's dry, got enough of a skin on it, and it's drying. I'm not going to go over it again unless it's been a terrible mistake. I'm pretty happy with it. The colors that I laid in there, because I kept working it on the left-hand side, well, actually the whole sky, but mostly on the left-hand side, have blended with some of the other colors that I've added in. I've scraped off certain wads of color. So those colors are all still there. So although it's more subtle, there's still hints of quite a variety of color on the left-hand side. So all in all, I'm very happy with it. Next time, well, I'm going to start painting on the trees now. Yeah. Okay, ready to go. This is burnt sienna and alizarin crimson. Whoops. That's too light. I want the top of that hill to be a silhouette. And I want it to be a silhouette across the entirety of the ridge there. I'll bring in some higher values as we go down. Not that high. Still too high. I've gone too low. I still want this one tree here to be showing up a little bit. Okay. Yeah, okay. All right. tree shape is okay, but not great. So, again, where these lines meet, I'm going to scrape off excess so that I can tailor them a little more to my liking. As the painting progresses. Now, the edge along these hills, I ended up with a pretty hard edge, and I don't want it quite that hard. Chroma there in a few spots. So I'm messing it up. Oh, well, I am. I'm messing it up. Just a little bit. Kind of drives me nuts sitting close to it and messing and making it messier. But for the good of the painting, I have to. I'm not trying to paint tree shapes here. I'm just trying to establish the ridge. And I'm not going to be painting any tree shapes anywhere in the distant hill. Did I push record? Yeah, I did. Okay. I'll probably do that again in about 10 seconds. Because I will have forgotten already whether I pushed record or not. That's good for now. Sorry about all the traffic noise. I think I mentioned in another video that the main road, which is adjacent to us, or parallel to us, a mile away, is closed and has been closed now for a month or two. So there's a large subdivision that this road, or that road feeds. So now they're taking this route as an alternative. And believe me, I like living in quiet conditions. I do not like noise of any kind, so that's why we live in the country. Unfortunately, that's how it is right now, so I just have to put up with it. I can whine though, right? Okay. That was ultramarine blue, and burnt sienna. Now I'm going to move to cobalt blue and burnt sienna as my base color. Again, once I have the area filled in, I may put in little flecks of related color. I may touch it with viridian green here and there, or a mixture of viridian green and cobalt blue. We'll see. I may even throw just a bit of a highlight in here and there of phthalo blue. Phthalo blue. Sorry, I say that because I repeat myself because I know that I don't always articulate my words so well. Of course, I got a piece of white in there. That's not at all where I want it. Not at that intensity. I really like the look of the cobalt blue. On this tree here. I'm going to do something with that. This outline is a little too big. I don't think I want that there. In that, with that intensity. So, we'll make it less relevant. So I'm putting in fairly intense chroma. Because I really like the look of this against that. We go into the purples here. We go into, ultramarine blue to start with is more of a purpley blue in that direction. Cobalt blue is more of a green blue. So if you boil it down, we kind of have green against red, which are complementary. now that I have a few references to go by, I'm putting in a little bit of light. I didn't want to start with it because I really don't think that starting light and going dark works as well as starting dark and laying light on top of it. But I kind of need to get my shapes laid out okay at least. So what we'll have is two sources of light. This one, distant sky with a bit of intense light showing through, that's going to pick off, the rocks are going to pick up some reflection from that, as well as this shore and in the water. We're also going to have light coming in from the right-hand side behind this rocky bluff, and that's going to eliminate especially this shoreline and the lower trees and a slice of water. That's going to help to unify, this focal area, and what will end up being, where would focal point be? Somewhere around here, maybe down here. We'll see how it goes. Keep those values up, Phil. Okay, it's starting to take shape. This may be too blue, too sky blue-ish. I'm going to have to think about that. Probably shouldn't make a decision on that until I have more painted in. But I think I'm going to take a little break from it. Yeah, we'll see. Not just yet. Pretty soon. Put a little bit of yellow ochre in. Just a hint. As with the sky, I'm laying it in, but I can mix it right on the canvas or remove it completely if I like. So far, I like. Alright, that's going to be the nature of this layer of hills. I'll probably put the odd brush stroke in from these trees up into those trees, especially, you know, like maybe a little, you know, the odd spire like that, just to maintain the nature of these hills, because they are primarily evergreens. And yeah, well, that's helps to keep it in tune with itself. And I may even put or indicate maybe the odd tree trunk in here as well, but right now I'm not going to worry about it. For the moment, I'm going to do the manly thing and say, I'm going to take a breaky poo. See you later. I think that's it for our videoing today. Have a good one, guys.